G'day team, it's your old mate the Kiwi Badger, and we're out here in the shed. It's bloody hot today, and it's about 33 degrees Celsius or something, and I do not like the hot or the heat. Anyway, why am I making a video? Because I've just had this come in. It's my new steering damper. So, dampener, whatever. So yeah, that's going to get fitted to the bike, which is going to be an interesting scenario. Once again, I'm going to have to make it up as I go along. So Wayne, if you're watching, this is how I'm doing it. I'm doing it my way, mate. I'm doing it my way because when Manfred was built, VTRs didn't have steering dampers, and you can't get a kit to fit a steering damper to a VTR. And even if you could get a steering damper kit, it wouldn't fit on because I've altered the shock height and I've altered the handlebars. So it's a complete DIY job from start to finish on this. I'm not going to record every aspect of it. I'm just going to give you little snippets of how I've done it here and there. But so far this is kind of what I've got planned. So here we are, this is the situation that we've got here. The steering dampers can be mounted about 3, 4, 5 different ways on sort of your average bike. The way it works is this point here gets fixed to a moving part. We're going to say that the frame is a non-moving part. So we've got to fix the front of this to any moving part, okay? And then we got to slide this bracket onto the body of this, and then that gets fixed to a non-moving part, so that I can't do this with one hand, but so that it can slide up and down, okay, like so. So it's kind of like a shock absorber, and the shock or the absorber slides right through this little cylinder here. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to have one peg coming all the way up here off this point, which will be affixed to that, and then I'm going to have some bracket made up that comes off the tank head, or this part of the frame, to hold the mid part. I'll try and sort of like mock it up and show you what I'm thinking. Right team, so what I'm thinking is sort of something like this. This bolt is going to be spaced, and it's going to be going through here like so, and then this part here is going to have to be on a another bracket. So the first job we've got to do is we've got to grind down the head of this bolt. As you'll see, the head of the bolt touches that brass ring, which cuts out that much movement. Okay, I need all of that movement, and that head of the bolt stops that, so I'm going to have to grind down the head of this bolt. Let's have a wee look, see how that looks as far as range of movement is concerned. Okay, far better. Just got to probably sand it, shape it further with I've got a sanding wheel as opposed to a grinding wheel, and then paint it. I'll pop that there, allow that to dry. Boom. Right team, so there we have it. I've got my little rod that I've made secured onto the steering, and I'm shaking the whole bike with that. It's pretty sturdy. The next portion, or the next thing, will be to fix team. After much problem solving and whatnot, this is what I've come up with. These are just some mock-up brackets I've made here. I had a spare one of these headlight brackets, so I've bent it 90 degrees to hold this. But this is what we're working with so far. So it goes full lock that way and full lock that way. I can easily reach the damping adjustment here, which is good. Yeah, so it's, the next thing is to have some brackets made up. I don't think it's bad. As I say, the VTR never came out with a damper system, so yeah, it's not a bad effort though, I think.